I am obsessed with my grass. Since I moved into this house, the yard has been a mud mess that the dogs have just dragged into the house. And this year is the year for real repair. This is my side yard. It at the moment is weeds and mud. And as you may see, I have killed a good deal of the weeds. This, on the other hand, is my backyard. And I've put a great many hours and chemicals on it to make it a nice grassy backyard. And there are some spots that Aquila likes to lay and dig. It's getting into the way of my camping and videos. So we have to get out and get camping. Hello folks, I gave up the grass. We got out for a hike. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be digging a garden. He likes to get out and wander. He hit the camera with a stick, so it tipped over. So I have to finish up while holding the camera. But most of my lawn is Bermuda grass, or it was when I moved in. And that kind of grass runs runners across the surface of the grass, and it just blankets the top of the soil. And my soil is mostly clay. And when he goes and chases a ball or a frisbee or a stick, he makes a sharp turn and slides through that grass, and it all just comes right up like a throw rug at the house. So it's not good grass. So I'm replacing it with tall fescue, which is awful grass. It doesn't grow very fast. It grows in bunches. So in between all the bunches, there's holes of mud, and it's going to take 3, maybe even 4 years to actually get the grass thick enough where it will protect the dirt from his feet and keep him from dragging all the dirt into the soil, into the house. I noticed that lawn care YouTube channels do a really good job. They have tons and tons of subscribers, and they have tons and tons of way to spend money. And boy, they really can tell you about the importance of fertilizing, weed killing, herbiciding, pre-emergent, post-emergent, amendments. If I really get into my lawn, it's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars to make it the way they want it. But right now, I've spent about $300 on seed, weed killer, and fertilizer. And we'll see if that will take hold for this season, and then we're done with the lawn. We got camping reservations to go to, things to go. We're going to the beach in 3 weeks. That'll be interesting. We're going to the mountains in a week, actually. Probably about the time this video comes out, I'll be in the mountains. So don't think I'm late on replying to comments. I'll get back to you. But anyways, we're out on about a 5 or 6 mile hike. It's 2 in the afternoon. Actually, it's the first day of spring. It's March 20th, and we're looking for wildflowers and things that are the sign of spring in the south. And so far, the only thing I've really noticed is that the poison ivy is sprouting. And he's doing his usual thing with sticks, trying to figure out how to get the stick the right size and pulling it up the road. So, you know, the only really bad thing about hiking this time of year in this kind of a place where there's nobody else is that the chances of seeing a bear are pretty good, especially hungry mother bears with cubs. They've just come out of their den and they are hungry. So and especially around these stupid streams that are stocked to death. You know, the stocked fish aren't smart enough to get away from a bear. The bear just scoops them out and eats them. So this is a pretty high potential place for seeing them. I'm going to assume that a kilo would protect me. What do you think? Because there's no way I'm going to outrun him. If you're curious, we're at the Brown Mountain OHV site. The off-highway vehicles are not allowed until I think May. Maybe it's April, but I think May. To protect the soils and stuff from overland vehicles that do some damage. And so in the meantime, this is an awesome place to hike. It's, oh geez, look at the stick. He got himself a log. But this is an awesome place to hike because there's nobody here. Most of the places that I like to hike, the tourist attraction places, are absolutely packed with people. I mean, there's people everywhere. So we are hiking where we can run free and be rich. Throughout this area, there are these signs I find all over the place. And it really is from a time when this probably was a trail. Most of the trails on this off-highway vehicle recreation area are for motorcycles. So I think that these are probably old motorcycle trails that they've closed down. And these are the trails we like to hike because nobody's been on them for 3 or 4 years. And they make really good trails to hike. And they all go back to the off-highway vehicle main parking area, which we'll show you in a few minutes. Okay, so this is the Brown Mountain off-road vehicle parking lot, and it has a really nice primitive restroom up there. Where is it? Somewhere up there. And it holds a lot of cars, but a lot of people come here. It is crowded on a holiday weekend in summer, I'll tell you that. Father's Day weekend, there were people parked. And one of the issues is that a lot of people bring trailers, and with ATVs or UTVs or motorcycles, and it really packs the parking lot up. Here's a little ramp for pickup trucks to come up to and empty their stuff out of. It is $5 to use the OHV trails, although you can get a $30 annual pass. They do have a nice picnic area on each end of the parking lot. Got 2 big picnic tables there. And here's the trail we're going up. It looks pretty steep, pretty gnarly. There are plenty of little water crossings. But he's just getting muddy as hell, as usual. Somebody didn't make it down in one piece, or up in one piece. We cut off the trail to follow this trail off the OHV trail, and we're following this. I think it's a rebel trail. It's a pretty well trod trail. And it comes up to these nice rocks. Looks like a great place to sit and rest for a while. Even he's tired climbing this. This is a long trek up, about a mile, I guess. But, oh, you know, usually the good thing about spring and fall hiking is the bugs aren't out yet. But I guess the temperature got up today. There were no bugs when we started, but now there's a lot of bugs. He doesn't help because he just runs through all the brush and it wakes them all up. But we got too close to the water, I think. Looks like somebody's been in here with a dozer or a skid steer or something. Trail's all ripped up and kind of spread out. Maybe they're trying to fix some of these deep ruts. But it's just us today, Sunday morning. Great time to hike. Well, folks, I think we're going to end it here. We've done about 6.5 miles and we got to get back to the car. And I think we're gonna huff along fast to try to get there before dark. It's well, it's not anywhere near dark, but we got a ways to go, and if we see anything we'll take pictures. We'll stop, you know that. But for now, say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. There's more coming, and this year I'm hoping to do a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to change my solar to lithium and bigger panels, bigger converters, all that stuff, bigger batteries. I'm hoping to get away from my camera. Give me this. Sit. I'm hoping to get farther out of North Carolina into Georgia, Tennessee, get some more history stuff. We're going to the beach, we're going to all sorts of places. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit that little bell down there if so you get noticed. Please leave me comments of what you like and what you don't like. Out. Comments, shares, likes, they all help the channel immensely. So thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you on the trail. Bye bye. I threw a stick where you can't find it. He could be blind and he'd still find it. He's got a nose. But I think actually it's up in the tree. That's mean. But you know, he knocked down the camera twice while we were videoing. He deserves it.